All right, all right, all right. It is Thursday night.
Friday Eve.
Friday Eve. Welcome to the Dale and Cat Show. I'm Dale.
I'm Cat.
What is going on, everybody? Hey, we've been missing in action for a little bit, haven't we?
We have.
Last week we didn't have a show because we were celebrating my birthday, my old age birthday, and had a great time. Went over to Chantel's.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Did we have a good time there or what?
Oh, we had a great time.
You guys even taught me into singing.
But you sang really, really good. Stephanie said that you're going to be on the next American Idol.
Yeah, okay, right. They even banned her, didn't they? Mute our video because I didn't think I sounded.
Copyright.
Yeah, something about copyright. It must have been the music because I definitely didn't sound like exactly like Bob Seger for them to cut me off. But anyway, hope everybody's having a good day so far. It is Thursday. We're almost there, everybody. Get out there right now. Share this. Let us know where you guys are watching from. I know it takes a minute for Facebook to get everybody a notification. There's Donna Bland. How you doing, Donna Bland? So what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day. I know we're going to have a, let's see, Donna Bland says, Happy Father's Day, Dale.
Aww.
That's right. Father's Day coming up. A lot of stuff going on this weekend. So what are we doing this weekend? We're chilling, I think.
Well, we're going out to dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah. Hey, there's Tina. How you doing? Good to see you out there.
Hi, Tina.
Going out to dinner tomorrow. And then Donna says, Hi, Scott Culp. Where you at, Scott Culp? Give us a shout out.
I don't see him.
I don't either. Hope we don't have happen what happened last time. Remember that? Last time it just went kapoof on us. And couldn't see anybody. Nobody could see us or nothing or whatever. So
nobody couldn't see any comments.
Couldn't see no comments or anything. So anyways, hey guys, welcome to the show. We got a great show tonight. We got Debbie going to be joining us. She's out and about. And she just got into her hotel not too long ago, but she was able to get on. So we're going to have her on here pretty soon. Again, we got some stuff we're going to be talking about real quick. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Again, first off, we want to thank Fran Haas for sponsoring the Dale and Cat Show.
Yeah.
God bless her. And we want to thank our great friend Valerie from Rider Now Magazine and Rider Now TV. We're also doing a lot of stuff with them. We got a lot of great events coming up.
We sure do.
We're looking forward to all these great events. We'll probably get some of these events out. Let's go ahead and talk about a few of them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Actually, let me put this on here also from Kenny the Rocker real quick. And we're going to talk about him, guys, real quick.
Hey, this is Kenny Wilkerson from the band Nova Rex. You might also know me as Kenny the Rocker on Real Talk with G-Love on 105.5 FM on Florida Man Radio. And you're watching the Dale and Cat Show on Rider Now TV.
Yeah, he's got a lot of energy, man. He's our age. I don't know. He's from Indiana.
Where does he get all that?
I don't know. I wish I had it.
I know.
Hey, don't forget to go check him out, guys. Tomorrow on 105.5 Florida Man Radio. They're doing a Father's Day giveaway, and they're also going to be at Friendly Confines in Altamont Springs on Saturday from 12 to 2. So we may be popping in over there and checking out, see what's going on. Let's see who's out there real quick. Get some of these comments out there. There's Bradley. How you doing? Bradley got a lot of stuff. Actually, we're going to be talking about Brad's.
Hi, Brad.
He got a lot of things going on over there at Scooter Haven, guys. If you guys get a chance, get out there to Scooter Haven. Every weekend they got something going on over there. They got something going on this weekend. They got a pool party going on. Next weekend, they got a big bash coming up next weekend. Also got some things going on. Let's see. Let me get this out of here real quick. Coming up in August, their third annual Two Broke for Sturgis. So
I love that. Two Broke for Sturgis. That's awesome.
That's going to be a good deal. Also, we got coming up there. We have Blackfoot First Responders Appreciation Weekend. So Blackfoot's going to be playing out there with a bunch of bands. So a lot of stuff we're going to be talking about, guys. We're looking forward to all this stuff. 4th of July, Cat.
Oh, man.
4th of July, we got Jasmine Kane's going to be at the Hard Rock Cafe, sponsored by Fran Haas and Rider Now Magazine. And we're going to be out there hanging out and having a good time. It's Let Freedom Rock, Hard Rock, Daytona Beach. It's free general admission on July 4th. It starts at 7 p.m. They have about 100 VIP tickets available for $25, and VIP includes free beer. Boy, that's nothing pretty good. Some free beer and finger foods and all that good stuff. So that's going to be happening.
Deal. That's a good deal.
So we'll be out there.
What a nice venue it is too.
Yeah, we went there last time we went there, we saw Jasmine Kane. I think it was Wasn't last year? Was it last year or year before?
I think it was last year's video.
Maybe it was last year. But yeah, we had a great time. So we're going to be out there 4th of July hanging out with Fran Haas. I wonder if Brian's going to be out there. Maybe we'll hang out with him there and see what's going on. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. We got a lot of stuff going on. Hey, we do got some birthday shout outs. We want to get some birthday shout outs real quick. Let's do this, Cat. Hold on a second. Let me grab them on here. All right.
There they are. Don Fletcher, happy birthday. William Rhodes, happy birthday to you. Kurt Lawhorn, happy birthday. Wilhelmina Bundy, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, and my mom has her heavenly birthday tomorrow. God bless her, love her, miss her. But she'll be 88 years old.
Aww.
So, and also, let me get this off here real quick, Kat. We do want to give our condolences out to Dean Jackson. Oh my God. What a lot of memories from school with Dean Jackson. And he had passed away. He was 90 years old.
God love him.
And our condolences, we condolence out to Charlie Schreiber. Remember him when we growing up, the bait and tackle place?
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. You know, a lot of great memories growing up. So
absolutely.
Our condolences out to the family and prayers out to the family out there. I know it's a tough time. And let's see who we got going on out there, guys. If you guys out there share this video, let people know we're out here. We're on. Bradley says, come and see us. We're going to be there.
Miss you guys.
Bradley, if we could move out there, we just move out there. You know, I want to be out there. I want to be out there every weekend. You know, man, it's like, but Jeannie says, hello, friends. How you doing, Jeannie? Good to see you out there. Scott caught there. Scott Bradley said, wish I could make that. Well, come on out. I know they got a big thing going on July 4th there also.
Yeah.
Hi, sweet Jeannie F. York and Bradley saying happy birthday, everyone, from all of us here at Scooter Haven. Aww. Get out there to Scooter Haven this weekend. They got a pool party going on. We're going to miss that. I've seen a couple of the videos where he's got some pools set up and everything. So that looks like it's going to be a good time. We'll have to make that next year. I think we'll be out there hopefully the 27th, and probably I know Fran's birthday's coming up, and then we got a Two Broke for Sturds. I think we just need to move out there and be over at Scooter Havens the whole time. So
I wish we could. Wouldn't that be nice?
Donna says, what a sweet man, Mr. Don Jackson.
Oh, he sure is. Yeah. He was absolutely a doll.
What was you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, when we retire, that's where we're retiring to.
Yeah, we're going to retire.
We already know that.
And when I fully retire, we're going to be retired. I'm going to be retired out there on the ship of memories. So, Josh, how you doing, Josh? Good to see you out there. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday so far. It is going to be Father's Day, you know, so if you got a father, then you can go there and say something to him. Hey, if you call him, you can see him. I know there's a lot of craziness going on in this world right now, Kat. But we don't want to talk about what's going on in the crazy-ass world right now, but for this 1 hour, we're going to forget about what's going on out there. We're going to just have some good time, hang out with the Dale and Cat show, and we're going to have fun. We're going to have Debbie come on here in a little bit, and we're going to talk with her and talk about her journey, because she's just like traveling all over the place. So.
And she has written her journey in a book.
Yeah, so she got a book, Writing Soul.
I want to show you guys a picture of it.
So, yeah, we'll be
talking. I love the title of it. See?
Yeah, bring it up just a little bit. There you go.
Sorry. At Writing Solo. Don't you love that?
Yeah, it's cool.
Solo.
Yeah. And hey there's Sean. How you doing, brother?
Hey,
Brad
Sean.
says Fran's birthday is July 10th. Yeah, and she's gonna be 21, right? I believe she said 21. I'm not gonna give her age. If you want to, Bradley.
Better not.
I'm not, but
nope.
Donna says I will be with my 90-year-old daddy on Father. Ain't that something? God bless you, Donna.
And we'll be with Daddy.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Sunday.
I think my daughter and grandkids are gonna come over, and I think we're just gonna make some hamburgers and chill out. Hopefully, maybe get some pool time in. Hopefully, we get rid of this rain and stuff. So. I know some things are going on. They got some bike nights going on tonight. I know Porky's got some going on. I think Shannon Burke and Jeff
Adams,
Jeff Adams is over there at Porky's right now. They got a bike night till 7 till 9, I believe. I saw something on there earlier. The two Indians, they're doing a bike night somewhere in Winter Springs or something like that. So hopefully things are going to. It looks like there's a lot of rain out there. So.
Well, I hope not. Maybe it's done for now.
Well, I hope so too. So
positive thoughts. No rain.
No rain. So
get them all home.
What are you guys doing? How did the cow joke turn out?
What cow?
What cow? What are we talking about? What cow?
I don't know about a cow.
What cow are you talking about?
Oh, is he talking about cows in a pasture? That joke that you.
Oh, I don't know. he must have saw that old video. Okay. That's an old video, man.
Good grief.
What's Donna saying?
Send some rain to Greenfield. We need it.
Yeah, do you? I'm getting a text.
We're gonna buy an ark. We've had so much rain.
Rachel Lovely from Asylum Talk Radio is messaging me. Don't you know I'm going live right now, Rachel?
Hi, Rachel.
Come over here and watch the show. Don't be texting me now. Bradley says outrageous bathing suit contest and outrageous pool contest for the best pool.
That's neat.
Hey, talk to them real quick on the. I'm going to shout out. I'm live.
We've been to a lot of bike rallies, a lot of bike events where they had pools, and I remember somebody had a pickup truck. They put a big liner in the back of it and filled it up with water.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was at the Boogie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was all kinds of different pools out there at the Boogie. Look at there. There's Andrew. How you doing?
Hi, Andrew.
What's going on? Good to see you out there, brother. I hope you guys are able to do a little bit more now. Last time we talked, he couldn't even go across the street to see his neighbor. So I hope things are better for you.
And didn't he say too, you had a time limit, a really short window of time that you could actually go to get supplies, like, groceries, fuel, stuff like that.
Yeah, good deal. Scott Call says, "Moo, why is the barn so noisy? Because the cows have horns." Scott's got jokes, man.
You know what, too, Scott has? And Michelle has? It's new. A puppy.
They got a puppy?
They do.
You didn't even tell me. I talked to them today, and Scott, you didn't tell me you had no puppy.
No.
I knew that sooner or later they was going to get one.
Well, and I'm glad that he got her.
Yeah, I figured
that.
I figured they were going to get one. So.
Yes.
Donna Bland saying, "I have been following Lisa Barnes on her ride and Mari Lou. Good deal. Now you're going to have to follow Debbie too, because she's on a journey also. And then next week we got Trina Madison. She's going to be on the show. We met her over at Scooter Haven. She got the Class Clown bike.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a cool looking bike, and she's got a great story also. And then the following week we got Chantel. She's going to be joining our show also. Hey, there's Sherry. How you doing there? I seen she just
hi, Sherry.
Messaged me, said say hi. But Chantel's going to be on our show on the 4th or the 2nd, somewhere in July, something like that. I think it's the 2nd.
Well, it would be the 4th.
Somebody's trying to call me. I don't know who's calling.
Maybe it's Frog.
I'm sorry. I think it's Andrew. I'd love to take your call, Andrew, but we got a guest coming on here in just a few minutes. So I can't take the call just because we're going to bring her on, but I'd love to talk to you soon. Chantel's going to be on our show, and looking forward to it. Actually, they picked her up on Netflix. And they're going to be riding along with her. She already went to 48 states, and now she's going to do it again. But they're going to have Netflix joining them, so that's going to be pretty cool.
They can do a documentary.
Yeah,
I think that is the coolest thing. And let me tell you something: the best jerk chicken I've ever had in my life. I've had a lot of jerk chicken.
We had a good time. We was there for her birthday.
Yes.
She gave me a nice big old piece of
red velvet
cake. Man, it was good. And I had her fried chicken. If you guys get a chance, go over there and check out. If you're in the area,
in Sanford,
over there in the what is the historical? Go up there and check a little place out there. Everybody is cool.
Oh yeah,
family oriented, friendly. It was just a great time. It was great meeting her, and she can sing. She's a good singer too.
She's singing some good Adele too.
Yeah, and her husband was singing. He was singing some country and western songs. So it's fun. So guys get a chance, get out, check out Chantel. She was just on the news on Channel 9 here, and so go check her out. It's going to be a good show. We're looking forward to it. Scott Kopp says, complaining too much about work to talk about our new puppy. I hear you there, brother. I got you there. And Joshua says, Josh. Okay, Josh. Bet
So
your
funny.
puppy makes you happier. It probably does. Any kind of puppy make you happier.
I know. We got to get over there just so I can smell a puppy breath.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, guys. If you guys ever get a chance, get out to over to Scooter Haven. They got some great things going on out there. They got a lot of events every weekend. I know the social distancing thing, they're still in place and stuff, but it's great. They got 60 acres of fun out there. So get on out
and you
there,
can
man.
do all the social distancing out there that you need to.
Exactly,
60
man.
acres. And they've gone to great lengths too out at Scooter Haven to make sure that everything is disinfected.
Yeah.
They've got the tables all separated and everything. So yeah.
Real cool. Hey, check this. We got a liner from my niece's husband. His name's Fred. If you guys ever check out Parker's Trail
Gold Rush
on the Discovery Channel on Friday nights, go check him out. Here, real quick, here he is.
Hey, this is Fred Lewis from Gold Rush and Gold Rush Parker's Trail. You're watching the Dale and Cat Show with Rider Now TV.
Yeah.
yeah, what he said.
Yeah, you were a little cat show.
That's so funny.
That's cool stuff, man. So you guys check him out. Check him out every Friday. He's I guess signed up for another season. So this is his second season on Parker's Trail Gold Rush. And I guess he's doing another season next year. So that's cool, man. So and we did get to see our niece a couple of weeks ago for my daughter's birthday.
Yep.
We went to what was it?
The melting pot.
The melting pot. Okay. Enough said. I'm going to talk about that, but it was. We had a good time.
The brie cheese was excellent, though.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to see everybody. It was great. So, so let's see who's out there real quick while we're waiting for Debbie to get on here. It says things are doing a lot better. Yeah, I know that was you, Andrew, because I seen the 63 on there,
Andrew.
but I wish I could. She's going to be on here in just a second. So definitely, if we have time later, if you hang on, maybe give us a call. Bradley says, we're trying. Mary, how you doing? Good to see you out there. Scooter Haven is great. Lots of fun. You always have a ball over at Scooter Haven. Go check it out.
Hi, Mary.
And then Julie, how you doing? Good to see you out there. There's Robin Hawk. How you doing? Hola, how you doing? And Bradley says, awesome. And thank you guys. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting back out to Scooter Haven. We're still waiting for Debbie. I know she's got some things going on here. Let me put this up there. Don't forget our sponsor, Fran Haas. Hey, we're gonna play another one here. I gotta check this. Our buddy from
Hey, this is Greg Martin with the Kentucky Headhunters. Hope everybody's doing well. You're watching the Dale and Cat Show with Rider Now TV. Don't you touch that dial.
Yeah, don't touch that dial. That's
I like that music in the background too.
Yeah, he does a radio show and stuff. So he Greg, man, I've known him for almost 20 years. The first time I ever done an interview when I was at the radio station, and we just kept in contact. We've had him on our show, I think once. I had him on Silent Talk Radio
We've
before.
Had him on here twice.
A couple times, and we've seen him twice over at Gibbstown Bike Fest, and just a great guy, a real kind heart and good soul.
Very down to earth.
So let's see who else we got out there. Hope where you guys are watching us from. I know. Let us know where you guys are watching us from. Where you guys are at.
Below where you're from.
Bradley says, awesome. Mary says, hi, how you doing? She says, I'm sitting here in Fort Myers. What you doing in Fort Myers?
Julie, you're only 3 hours away from us.
What's going on? Robin says, look forward to your show each week. Robin, we thank you for joining us each week. That's awesome. So we're looking forward to it, and looking forward to
you guys make sure too that you check us out on YouTube. We also have Instagram, so just type in the Dale and Cat Show and you can find us there as well.
Yeah, there you go. Cat's keeping up on that Instagram, you know, and we're actually we're going straight to Facebook right now, also going to YouTube at the same time. We ain't got nobody watching us on YouTube, but checking out. But I do see Debbie. She's down there in the green. She's down in the green room. We're going to bring her up here in just a second there. Let's give some of these comments out here real quick and bring a lot to talk about. Good to see you out there, Valerie and Andrew. I said, I got my fiance and kids, 2 7-week-old kittens.
Oh, my goodness.
And we got from South Texas. All right. And from Greenfield. And there's Lois Fugate. Lois, we love you.
Hi,
we miss
Lois.
you. Robinson, Newport Richie, and Lynn's all the way from Ohio. Bradley says, hello, beautiful. Well, thank you there, Bradley. Thank you. I know you're talking about me, right? And hi, Lois. And let's see what we got out there. Hi, Brad. Everybody just saying hi to everybody. Sherry, she's over in Morgantown, Indiana. We got a lot of people from Indiana. You know, Debbie's from Indiana, too. So, hey, we got her down there in the green room. I said 20 after, so we're going to bring her up here in just a second. But we got stuff we want to talk about. We want to talk about her in front of her back. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about this cat. It says Debi Tolbert Duggar lives and works in Central Florida. When she is not writing or ride her beloved Bessie, she teaches sixth grade. Holy smokes. In language arts at a IB Academy. Debi has a master's degree in education leadership from Stetson University, a bachelor's degree in psychology from the University of South Florida, and earned her national board certification for exceptional needs children with mild to moderate disabilities. She lives with her wingman, Paul, and their two fur babies, Blondie and Gemma. So far, her proudest accomplishment is being Mimi to her first grandchild. Aww. I think that's awesome, you know. We got 10 of them.
We sure do.
So without further ado, you guys, we're going to bring up Debi.
There she is.
And we can't hear her. There she is. We can hear you now.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
I hear you great. Can you hear us okay?
We can hear you. I can hear you okay. 10 grandkids. You guys are way ahead of me.
Yeah, we got 10 of them. Do you want a couple of them?
Sure. I had my grandson during quarantine and had him for 9 weeks, and we had a great time.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
So, Debi, we are glad to have you on the Dale and Cat Show.
Oh, we sure are.
We got to meet you over at Crystal Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
And you shared a little bit about yourself to us there, but will you please share with our audience about your journey and what's going on? How'd you get started? How'd you get started riding all over the place?
Riding? Yeah. I took a cross-country trip as a passenger, and this was in July of 2007. Now, I'd been jumping on the back of a boy's motorcycle since I was 15 years old. I just, always liked motorcycles. And I took this cross-country trip with a friend of mine. We went we did Route 66. We went from Florida all the way out to Santa Monica and back. And I got off the back of his motorcycle and I looked at him and I said, I'm getting my own. And I did. The following October, I took the Rider's Edge course from Lakeland Harley Davidson. And then January of 2008, I bought my first motorcycle, which was a Softail Classic. And took off. 5 months later, I took off up the East Coast and on my first long distance trip. And that one ended up being solo by default. And if you read the book, you read the part about the Bar Harbor ferry incident. And I was all the way up in Bar Harbor, Maine, and told my partner there that I was with that he needed to go on down the road, And that was the end of the relationship. And as I wrote in the book, I said I picked up all the pieces that I'd lost, all the pieces of myself that I'd lost to that relationship, tucked them in my saddlebag, and rode off into the sunset solo. And that's the first time we used the word SOULO, solo.
I love that.
That's how it started. I was a little over 1,200 miles away from home. I'd had my bike about 5 months, and I had to get all the way back to Florida solo. And I fell in love with the process. I fell in love with the long distance travel and the process of riding solo.
Yeah, what we were talking when we were at Crystal Harley Davidson, and we were talking about, and you were saying that when you turned 52 and you got the bike, you didn't want to join the other club, like with the red hat and the boas.
The red hat and the boas. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, not at all.
You do you with that red hat and that feather boa. But I didn't see myself doing that really. And I just had this conversation with my cousin whose only child is about to, a couple more years, he'll be out of college, you know, and you hit this passage where the kids are grown, the kids are, you know, through school, they're self-supporting, and here I am. And I think we all face that reinvention, probably women more so than men, because, you know, let's face it, most of us are the caregivers. I know there are some daddies who do that, but I know me personally, I had to find something else to do. And, you know, I encourage anybody at that point in their life, that stage in their life, is to reinvent yourself, you know, buy the ticket, take the ride, to quote one of my favorite authors, Hunter S. Thompson. Don't get caught at the end with all those tickets in your hand, having never taken the ride, you know. So that's what I did. I bought a Harley Davidson. I don't know. Maybe find your passion, whatever that is.
Yeah. And I know right now you're taking a journey now, and
yeah, I'm actually out there riding solo. Okay?
You're riding solo.
I love that talk. That's darling.
Walking the walk, not just talking the talk here. I take off every summer. You know, you mentioned in the intro, I teach 6th grade language arts at Dundee Ridge Middle Academy, and I usually plan a trip in the summer and take off. Quarantine was a little different, you know, it shifted everybody's priorities and focus. And, you know, we spent the last 9 weeks of school online. I didn't even get to say goodbye to my kids and so forth. It was a really weird ending to the year. And I decided I was going to take off once I, you know, saw things opening back up. And so Tuesday, 3 weeks ago on a Tuesday, I looked at Paul, my wingman, I call him.
I love that.
He's my wingman.
Am I your wingman?
You sure are.
Right, my rear view mirror, you know, and every woman needs a good wingman, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I looked at him and I said, honey, I think I'm going to leave on Saturday for Sedona. And, you know, his only comment was, how's your tires?
Oh,
yeah, he's very supportive. This guy makes it real easy to be me. And some days it's not easy to let me be me, but he does.
That's what it's all about, though.
Yeah. So I took off for Sedona, and I'm on my way back now. You asked me earlier at the test how many states. I've only done 8 states. That's considering there's 48 here.
48,
that's not a lot. It was just out and back. Yeah.
Debbie, you're originally from Indiana.
I am. I'm a Hoosier.
We're Hoosiers too, and there's a lot of people that we know that's on here.
Oh yeah, they're on here now.
From Indiana. Even Brad. I don't know if you ever met Bradley from Scooter Haven. He's from Indiana, but there's a bunch of. What brought you to Florida?
A job. My previous job. This is BC, before children. I spent 22 years in the motion picture and video business.
Wow.
And I was working for a studio in the Ohio area and came down to Orlando to work. I worked in Orlando for 7 years. Then I literally moved out of the fast lane and had 2 children in 2 years, and stayed home with my babies for about 8 years. And didn't go back to that business, but long story short, that's what brought me down to Florida, is a job.
Yeah.
And I've been here for over half. I moved down in 1983.
Okay, that was the year I first moved here in 1983. So
but
do you?
I go back to Indiana. In fact, that's probably going to be my next trip before school starts again. I need to go up to Chicago to do a little research on the new book project I'm working on. And I always go through Indiana and Ohio. I've got kin in Ohio too.
Yeah. What part of Indiana?
I was born and raised in Marion.
Oh, okay. So you know where Greenfield is then?
Yeah, know where Greenfield is.
Now, do you miss it? Because I do miss some of the stuff in the Indiana.
I miss the trees turning colors,
Mhm.
and I miss lilacs.
Mm.
I miss
I love the lilacs, and they just won't grow in Florida.
Oh no, too sandy. Earth is too.
Well, and you need a cold, dormant period, so they just don't grow. But I do miss those things, and I go back and I ride, and of course, I grew up out in where there's the cornfields and the soybeans and
Mhm.
us, and if you get out there and ride, those country roads are just a nice, neat patchwork.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
And you hit the tar bubbles and the tar snakes in the summer, and it's I miss Indiana, I really do.
Yeah.
Still
I mean, I miss like the big breaded tenderloins.
Oh,
That's
yes.
an Indiana thing.
oh, let me tell you, every time I go back, but you know what? We have found a couple really good breaded tenderloins. One is Mutt's on 13th in St. Clouds.
Oh yeah, that's true. We actually had
that's
one
right.
there.
We did.
We've been there
Yeah.
before, so definitely there's one in Sanford too. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, but
Yeah.
we
I
we
don't know
love
what
Indiana.
I don't know what it is, but and really in a pinch, Culver's will do too. Okay, in a pinch.
That's true. There is. We went to Culver's over here, and they have the tenderloin there. So, but
Yeah.
it's not quite the same, but
Yeah.
it'll work.
It's close.
But Debbie, how's your, like you said, you're proud to be a grandmother,
I am.
right? And what does your grandchild think of grandma out riding around?
Well, he's not quite 19 months. So
Oh, so he
yeah, he's just a toddler.
he's still bobbling his head around there.
Well, but he has his own motorcycle. He got his own motorcycle for
Oh, how cute.
and he sits on Mimi's motorcycle and he goes vroom vroom.
Oh, cute.
Turns a little and yeah, he loves it. He's a little scared when we fire it up. He doesn't want to fire it up yet. He just wants to sit on it. So
but that's great, because we always say we're not your typical grandparents, because we love good rock and roll and some heavy metal stuff, so we're not your typical grandparents, and that's a good thing sometimes, it's good to be different.
I'm obviously not either.
Mhm.
And I think what happens as we get older too is I call it the cultural lullaby. Someone's going to start singing that lullaby and seduce you into thinking how you're supposed to act. All right. And sometimes in other words, I just talked to my daughter about 3 days ago, and she's got a sinus infection, and the baby had to stay home from daycare with a runny nose. And I started feeling guilty because I wasn't there to help.
Yeah.
And so I buy into that a little bit, but my daughter knows this is what I like to do, and no, I'm not sure what typical grandma looks like anymore. And I really don't. I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, well,
this is me. I'm Mimi, and typical is boring. I love that.
There you go.
Exactly, Sean. That is so true.
True.
Normal is just sitting on my dryer, right? So I like that. Yep.
Yeah. So Debbie, you have this great book here, Kat, and let's put that up here real quick. And Kat's been on it and reading it, and
here. Can you see it? Okay.
Riding solo.
Riding solo. What gave you the inspiration to say, well, you know what? I'm gonna write a book about my journey. And I remember when we were over at when I met you at the Harley place, I asked you because I read it. I seen it said solo, and I said, okay, well, that's soul, SOUL. Yeah. I said, so this is also a spiritual journey too.
Spiritual journey, yeah. I've always written ever since high school. I've written journals. In fact, I walk around with these ratty wire bound notebooks that I take notes in and write in and so forth. So I've always written. And when I bought my first motorcycle and started traveling, I started blogging. And really it was just a travel log. I would take off and I would, start the journey, and every day I would just record what I was doing and thinking and traveling, and down to route numbers and recording the restaurants I ate in and the waitresses' names. You know, I love eating in a diner with a waitress named Doris, who's got a pencil stuck in her bouffant hairdo. But it became a travel thing, just a blog. And after about 8 years of travel, I realized that I had hit all but 3 states. So in 2016, I embarked on that last journey to hit all 48 states. And I had also been to Alaska. So the only one I haven't hit is Hawaii. And then I looked at my blogs and I said, actually had a friend of mine say, you know, you really need to write a book. So I got busy and I took all my blogs and I thought they were just perfectly written. And, you know, I was just such a gifted writer. Then I found an editor in Orlando, Patricia Charpentier. And I turned over my first chapter and it came back all blue and red and marked up. And I was ready to toss it then and say, maybe this is not what I need to do. But we eventually got the book written. And there it is. I had no aspirations that it would do what it's doing right now.
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I was telling my dad about it, and he looked through it just a little bit, and he even wants to read it when I'm done.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, Daddy's 88 years old, and he saw your picture on the front of it too, and he said, "Wow, she's really pretty." Isn't that sweet? But I do want to ask you a question. If you wouldn't mind reading about sequins are not adequate protection. I love this chapter. And leading up to this, what I'm talking about to our audience is, unfortunately, Debbie was in an accident in 2012, correct? And she had to be lifelined out via helicopter and taken to the hospital. Could you maybe, speaking of spiritual, you know, so this is definitely a spiritual journey that you were on. Could you tell our audience a little bit about that occasion?
Yeah, it was April 2012. I was on my way to Leesburg, right? And it happened on 27 just north of Claremont, and another biker hit me. And I don't remember much of it, to tell you the truth.
It's a good thing.
There was I tell you, my guardian angels were riding with me that day. Literally, I was by myself. I was going out by myself. But as you know, on 27 during Leesburg, there's all kinds of bikers and motorcycles and going in every which direction. And I was with sort of a group. And as it turned out, the woman who was behind me when I got hit was a nurse. And she stopped and everybody stopped. I was knocked out instantly. And the reason I say sequins are not adequate protection is because I wasn't wearing a helmet. I wasn't wearing long sleeves. I didn't have any protection. And my injuries wouldn't have been nearly as bad as they were. So I'm the first one to promote the fact that you've got to wear protection. I know there's helmet laws, and I know there's that biker freedom, and I'm not going to wear a helmet if I don't have to. Well, that's fine. And that was kind of my attitude too, until I came to with grade 3 traumatic brain injury. So I was knocked out immediately. And at that time I was 56. You don't expect a 56-year-old woman to bounce very well, but I guess I didn't break any bones. Knocked 3 teeth out of, these are all new teeth. Knocked 3 teeth right out of my head. You know, I've got a scar here. I've got a scar about the whole size of my shoulder here from road rash, and this shoulder was in pitch. I mean, my injuries were minimal compared to what they could have been. So, you know, after that, I decided I needed to walk a deeper walk, that I survived that accident for a reason, and
Yeah.
I escaped. I could have broken my neck. I could have been,
Mhm.
you know. So I came home. Actually, I spent one night in the hospital. Then they had to send me home. I walked on tilt for about 11 months really before
Wow.
I could even drive or even think about getting back on a bike.
And you said in your book that was from vertigo.
Yeah, it was, and I still have it every now and then. But
Would
it
you-
was just the weirdest feeling. I couldn't drive, and they also told me I had some PTSD because anything coming at me from this side, I would just freak out.
I understand completely. I was just in an accident in October, and I did, the same thing happens with me.
Yeah, so I'm just grateful that I'm here to talk about it, and
Mhm.
that I will promote safety feature, safety gear, every opportunity. It would have minimized my injuries. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like you too, Debbie. I was the same. I had that, hey, I'll just buy the farm if it's my time. I'm going to buy the farm, But I
Right.
agree with you, and it's. I know I'm a safe rider myself, but you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if something's going to come out on the road. I mean, I see people wearing shorts or
Flip flops.
flip flops. It's just, you got to be prepared for anything that can happen, and I mean, if some people are out there and they're listening, they don't, I don't believe whatever, but I agree now, I had that mentality too, oh no, whatever, but now I know we wear our helmets when we go out, and there's times that, if I'm just going around to the store, I don't, but then I say, man, I should, because you just don't know going around the corner what's going to happen.
Now, I've been all over the country. My accident happened, 20, 30 miles from home. So
Mhm.
but I got that out of the way. God still needs you here, devil. Thank
That's
you.
it.
That's sweet.
That's sweet.
They say every biker has one accident in them, and I got mine out of the way now. So I'm good.
Well, and I'm so happy that you're still here and you could write about it and share it with the world.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I've seen some comments out there just asking, and it was from Bradley. He's asking, now, where can we get this book at?
Yeah, and you've got my website up there, bessieandme.com. It's also on Amazon. It's online wherever books are sold. So you can buy it everywhere. When you go to my website, you actually buy it from my publisher, which is BookBaby. But you can buy it anywhere online. And the Bessie and Me is really all of my social media, Facebook author page, Instagram, Twitter, and my blog site.
All wrapped up into one.
Well, it's just the Bessie and Me. You can find me with that handle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was looking on Amazon and it said there's only 5 copies left over in Amazon.
Oh, I learned a lot about the publishing business having wrote this book, but good. I'm glad there's only 5 copies. Yeah.
I know.
I'll get a royalty check soon.
You could look at it tomorrow and hopefully there's 0.
Yeah.
And then they'll add more.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody that's watching will go out there and buy the book.
Well, it's sold, but that wasn't my original intention. This is I'm an independent author, which means I self-published it through, that's right, Dress for the Slide, not the Ride.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll never make the money back I invested in this, but I wrote it to, first of all, tell my story, because I think we all should tell our story.
Mm-hmm.
We've all got a story, and
Exactly.
tell it in some way. Because it will inspire, it will motivate, and I hope has motivated other women and some men to find their passion. It came out October 1st, and since then I've heard from so many of my readers who are maybe novice riders who want to try to do a long distance ride or a solo ride. And I enjoy talking to those women. Solo rides aren't for everybody. I mean, it's not like we're going to take away your your motorcycle endorsement or your woman card if you don't hit the road solo. So it's not required. It really isn't.
Yeah.
And when I tell people that I like to ride long distance, I have to define long distance because thank you, Bradley. Oh, I love those little things popping up.
Isn't that nice? We have a beautiful family.
Some people might think that a 100-mile ride to lunch is a long distance, right? And that's fine. Do you. Long distance for me is when I got to stop halfway in the middle and do a 5,000-mile oil change because I've been out so long, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's very, I do my best thinking. I work out any problems I have. I work out any stress that I have when I just get out and go.
Yeah. And you know what? And I want to ask you something because I've been kind of following this past week and some of your blogs and stuff. And can you tell us what happened with your saddlebag?
Oh God, I have never had this happen. And Harley Davidson, you need to get your crap together with these bags. Come on. Okay, so I ride a Road King, right? I ride a Road King 09 Road King. And we got the hard saddlebags. And I'm riding along on I-20. I was going west on I-20 just outside of Shreveport. Well, I have to tell you that from Jackson, Mississippi to Shreveport, Louisiana, I-20 is a mess. It's just a mess. I mean, you're bam, 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 all the way. So I'm guessing those little twisty thingy screws that hold them on got loose somehow. So I hit this one bump and I hear this crash screech. I'm thinking I hit something, right? So I look down to the right and I said, oh, crap, that was my saddlebag. Came off, slid down the embankment. Of course, I'm in 70-mile-an-hour traffic, 5 lanes across. Luckily, I was in that right-hand lane. So I get to an exit, pull over safely. I mean, this is it too, ladies. Safety. When something like this happens, don't just stop in the middle of all that traffic and say, I got to get my saddlebag. I pulled into the breakdown lane, put my flashers on, locked my bike, and I start hiking back. I mean, it's like 100 degrees out. I've got, the gaiter, the helmet, the long sleeve heat gear, knee-high boots. Stop. Okay, I will do that. I had to go about a half a mile back looking for that saddlebag. Now, I had just bought a new camera. I love Canon cameras. It's my 5th Canon camera body. In fact, Kat, I think you just bought one too. The little T7 thing or whatever the number is. It was in my saddlebag.
Oh, no.
But I tell you what I do. I started doing this long ago is I have a 2-inch thick piece of foam that I wrap the camera in and put it down real snug in my bag. So there's the saddlebag, and it's not, the latch didn't pop open. It didn't bust apart or anything, but I got to pick it up and carry it. It's got my camera, my rain gear, my extra pair of boots, my tool kit. So it's pretty heavy. It's pretty I had a truck all the way. Do you think anybody stopped to help me? No. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it's the whole COVID thing. People are afraid to do that, but I finally got it back, sat it down. Of course, I'm cussing and spitting and all those bad words coming out of my mouth. But I get it back on, and the things were still there. And I get to the hotel, and boy, you should see it. It's just it's a mess. In fact, I took the zip ties and zip tied it. It's not going to come off until we get home. Okay.
She Indiana rigged it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
you're saying the ride's not always going to be a joyful ride.
No, I talk about some of those things in my book, and I share those experiences because. First of all, shit happens, right?
It does.
You're out there, and hey, what are you going to do? Oh no, my battery's going low on this thing, and I've even got it plugged in. But it happens, and you adapt, improvise, and overcome. That's hooah. That's the Marine Corps mantra, and that's what you do.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I'll tell you what, Debbie, it's been a pleasure having you on the Dale and Cat Show. We're looking forward to seeing where your journey's at, and hopefully get to hang out with you sometime, because we're not that far from each other now. And
oh yeah, no, not at all.
And just real quick, the things we have coming up that I'll be signing books is the all-female ride in Jacksonville, which is end of July. I'm supposed to be in York, PA for the Mid-Atlantic Women's Rally in August. That's the end of August. And there's a couple things coming up at Gator Harley Davidson. One is the Sisterhood Ride on September 12th. And that should be a lot of fun. We need experienced women riders there. It's primarily for the novice rider who wants to learn about gear and, the Midwestern rigged it. I don't get that. Anyway, that's at Gator Harley Davidson on September 12th. And then, of course, the revised Leesburg Fall Bike Fest, which has been rescheduled for November. I'll be at Gator Harley Davidson then, too. Signing.
We'll definitely see you at Leesburg.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
And Bradley keeps on saying, get out to Scooter Haven. So hopefully maybe you come out there and visit us out there, because we're there almost every.
Oh, I know.
Well, every weekend when we can. So
near Brooksville, right? Or no?
It's in Inglis, close to Ocala.
It's not very far from Brooksville.
Yeah, not too far from there. So
I know I've been there. That's where the airboats come in too, right?
They do on Crystal River.
So I always say it's where the swamp people meet Sons of Anarchy is what I call it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've been there a couple of times. So yeah, I'll come out. We need to do that again. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'd love to see you out there.
But I'll tell you what, Debbie, it's been a pleasure having you on the Dale and Cat Show. We're looking forward to finishing your books. And
definitely.
And guys, get out there, buy her book. Go here. Let me put this back up here real quick. Go to her website, catch her on her website, www.bessieandme.com. Get all the information over there. Get your books there. You can go to Amazon and get the book also. And get out there and support Debbie out there. She's doing some great things. And Debbie, we love you. You take care of yourself. Be safe out there.
Yeah. I should be home maybe tomorrow, if not Saturday. It's always a long. It's about a 740-mile jaunt from here home.
All right. Well, Debbie, thanks for joining us again. Be safe.
My grandbaby does. Mwah.
Oh,
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Love you.
Amazing awesome. Story. And
And
I like I say, I was watching some of her stuff when I read that when she lost her saddlebags. Like, wow, and it's like that. Remember back in the day, when you see a biker, and people used to pull over and make sure everything's okay, and they don't do that anymore.
Especially for a woman.
We still we love the old school values, and that's part of the old school values. Get out there to help your brother, help your sister out. You see them down. Or at least, try to stop them. I know everybody's got cell phones nowadays and stuff, and they can call for help or whatever, but you just don't know, maybe they need something, stop and check them out, help them out, So, again, we want to thank Debbie for joining us. Great story. Go check out her book, Riding Solo. Put that back up there, Kat, so everybody can see. And
I'm not finished with it,
and
unfortunately, but it is a good read. I can tell you that. Yeah. You won't want to put it down.
Exactly. So, again, guys, we're looking forward to it's Father's Day coming up Sunday, so get out there and enjoy your weekend. Let's get some of these comments out here. You know what I'm going to do before we get out of here? It's been a while, and I think we're going to do an Andy Griffith little thing on here. Always good to meet a fellow Midwestern who lives in Florida. There you go.
Sure
Donna Bland says, thank you, Dale and Kat, for a great show. Happy Father's Day. And Sean Smith saying nobody stops for a 6'7" dude either.
Sorry, Sean.
Sorry, Sean, man. You got to scrunch down, man. I'm only like 5'7", so I ain't got no problems, and they still won't stop me because I look like a yard knoll. You found that? Remember that?
Oh, I know.
I wish you could have gotten me that picture. She found a picture of a yard knoll,
adorable,
and
in a biker babe,
and it looked just like us. But
We'll post it later.
Hold on, guys. I know we do. Let's do this real quick, Kat.
You have to do Andy Griffith.
Yeah, let's do.
Okay, cool.
We ain't done Andy in a long time, guys. So let's go ahead and do a little Andy Griffith before we get out of here. And I know. Hold on a second.
Oh, this is good.
Barn. Hey, Barn, you here? What you doing back there, Barn? Why don't you come on out? Well, my goodness, ain't you the busy bee?
Yeah, busy. Like work's just never done around here.
I tell you the truth, Barn, I just don't know how you manage to get it all done.
I don't either, tell you the truth.
I don't like to see you working this way. You know what you ought to do?
What?
You ought to come back here and take a nap in the afternoon.
Do you sleep in the middle of the day? Crazy?
Well, you ought to give it a try.
That's hilarious.
Guys, got to have a little bit of clean fun, man. A little Andy Griffith, keeping it old school, guys. Hey, it is getting to the top of the hour. Again, we want to thank everybody for joining us. If you guys catch us on the replay, check it out. It's Father's Day coming up, guys. Enjoy your family time that you can. Go tell your dad that you love him and
Give him a hug.
give him some hugs and loving and all that good stuff. But with that, I think we're going to get out of here. Do we got anybody else to show up on here? Hold on, let's do this one real quick.
Hey, I'm Krista Roddy Saxon from the movie Nation's Fire, and you are watching the Dale and Cat Show on Rider Now TV.
She's
Oh,
cute as
really?
a button, isn't
We
she?
definitely want to thank Chris DeGraw again.
Yeah.
Again, we want to thank Fran Haas for sponsoring the Dale and Cat Show. We appreciate everything they're doing for us. And again, Valerie with Rider Now Magazine and Rider Now TV. A lot of great things going to be happening. We're looking forward to getting out there
Yes.
and having some fun and meeting a lot of people. And again, don't forget over there this Friday, go check out these guys over there on the 105.5 G Love and Kenny the Rocker. They're going to be doing a giveaway, and they're going to be over at Friendly Confines on Saturday from 12 to 2, sponsored by Fran Haas and Rider Now Magazine. So go check that out, guys. Hey, we're going to get out of here, guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Be blessed. God bless everybody. Keep it old school, and we'll see you guys later on.
Love you guys.
Later.
Keep it old.